See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away.
Hey guys, welcome to the Tales from an African Woman podcast. My name is Marion Aoko and I'm here with
Sly.
Yay! So today we're going to talk about the ugly truths of life. Yeah, I know life is beautiful, but sometimes it can be ugly, and we're here to talk about it today. Yeah. So Sly, can we jump to a very first point about the ugly truths of life?
Okay, the first one is some of our relatives are secretly waiting for your failure.
Hapo kuna maoni. Honestly, mimi nasema my relatives are supportive, but you know some of those distance relatives are very jealous, and they cannot help you, especially come on you are way above them. I don't think they can.
True. And most of them don't want you to bypass or surpass them. Like they don't want to get you to get to the level where they are and just leave them to that level and go to a higher level than
Obviously,
them. So they try to diminish you. But one thing I learned, no one can stop your success. Even if they try to stop it and you see as if it's your success has been cut off, no one can stop it. Like no one can stop your blessings.
no weapon shall prosper.
You'll get your blessings from somewhere else and they'll not be involved in sabotaging it. Yeah.
Yes, amen and amen to that. But it's true, some relatives do really, they're very jealous, so watch out.
Yeah. And nobody cares how difficult your life is unless they're your parents.
I actually love that point because it's true, especially when you expect that people will be there for you, your friends, your best friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. At the end of the day, your parents. Like, I mean, look at this famous footballer. I think his name is Hakimi or something. He had a divorce with his wife, and at the end of the day, kumbe all the properties belong to the mother. So you can see at the end of the day we all depend on our parents.
True.
Yeah. So
your parents are home. But if you have, there's some people who have toxic parents, and I'd like to say maybe your home is in you. You get what I'm saying? If you have toxic parents, you can always run back to yourself for home. And to add a mini ugly truth of life there is that most women, I guess, would like a son like Hakim, but not a husband like Hakimi. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so and such is life.
I know, because I mean, who wants? I mean, I've been marrying this husband for almost 13 years, and he's been earning a lot of money. Like I heard that, Hakimi was earning almost £1 million per month, and I'm here divorcing this guy, hoping to get almost half of his property, and then unaniambia ati hakuna kitu. Aje 0-0.
Na nimekuwa nikilea you watu.
What?
For example, if they had kids.
I love the bad part is now I'm going to share my property 50-50, not yours. I manze, and you're the one who's earning more than me. But if I was a mother to a son like that,
kudos.
Yeah, I've raised you well. You're my son. I'm so proud of you.
And such is life.
Yeah, very true.
Okay, 3. Most people never change, they just pretend.
Especially in relationships. In relationships, people don't change. Babe, okay, just change. Okay, ni sawa, nita change, but at the end of the day, they pretend to be somebody else. Especially when you are the person who wants to change your boyfriend, and you expect them to be somebody else. They will be somebody else for a few days or a few months, but at the end, they will be who they are.
And the key word here is most people. So not all people fake their change. And I think change is something that you get to see and you can notice it. You get what I'm saying? So like if someone has not changed, you can realize and see actually that this person has not changed.
Yeah, very true. So especially when you want to change somebody, let them change themselves.
Yeah.
Because they will. It's when you start dating. I always tell myself, like, don't tell everybody you are the person who want you to date. Don't tell them all the traits that you want for a man. I want a kind man, I want a generous person, I want this blah blah blah. But they're not that person. So you're telling them the kind of traits they can pretend to be for you, so that they can get what they want from you. And after washamalizana wewe, ndo stop on like, this was not the person who I thought you were. You are a liar, maybe you are something else that I am not aligned to. You see. So I always say, like, when you're trying to date somebody, don't tell them all the traits that you're looking for a person. Let them also be themselves, and you see, I like you for who you are.
Exactly, because they'll just try to fit in your description of the person you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, number 4, you don't always get what you want. This one hits differently. You don't always get what you want.
Yeah.
That's okay, I believe.
Because I think they believe, like, you think that everything is there for you and you only, but sometimes life tends to be unfair, and that's why it's ugly. It has its beauties and it has its ugly, and that is the ugly side of the life. Not everything that you want you will be given. I know that you want to chase your dream. Come on, again, they chase their dreams, but it doesn't turn out to be the way they want, But you feel like like life is being so unfair. But the moment you understand that not everything is for you, it's better.
Yeah, and I was watching a series today in the morning, and there's a thing that caught my attention, rather a quote. It was a quote by a character in the series. It was like it went like, adversity is a blessing in its own way. You get what I'm saying? Like, facing adverse conditions is a blessing, because you never know the outcome of not getting what you wanted. You get what I'm saying? So it's a good thing, a bad thing, depending on the outcomes that will come out of that. And you might find that there was some things that adversity or not getting what you want protected you from something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then I always say, like, life can be boring when you have everything that you yeah, like when you have everything, life is boring.
Yeah.
So when you face those challenges, it makes
they give you gist.
I'm not saying that it is Jiku Kulalanjani spacing up your life.
Yeah,
but I'm saying like, you need that stepping stone, so for you to see, hey, you have to appreciate life. Like I always say, death makes life more valuable.
Yeah, and every challenges, everything we face in life, both good and bad, they're just beautiful when they come together. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. It can't be all dandy at it's good.
Yeah, itakuwa boring.
Number 5, everybody got an opinion about things they know nothing about.
Especially I really hate people who think they know everything. Like I was saying, there was this time I was doing makeup. I don't know, like I know how to do makeup, but I know I need to learn more. But this person had really literally doesn't know how to apply makeup at all. And now she's giving me advice on how to do makeup. And I was like, I mean, look at yourself first instead of giving me the way to do. At least do, oh Marion, you don't know to do this or to do this. Okay, kuna ile una skills that you want to learn, but this one was not learning. She was attacking me like, why don't you? And I'm like, bitch, sit down and look at yourself. Yeah, it was so boring because people think they have opinions about everything. It doesn't mean that you are best in this field, you can be better in this field. Even if I'm trying to be humble and sit down and learn about something, don't come and attack me. Just tell me this is the way forward to do something, and you can do this better. But don't tell me you don't know this and you're a what? You're a makeup artist, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and there's always a kind way to tell a person what you want to.
I mean, truth doesn't mean it doesn't have to be hurtful. Yeah, you can tell them in the right manner. Especially Kenyans especially when they have opinions about politics. And Kenyans everybody is a political analysis. Kila kitu.
And you find that even the big... There's a moment I entered, I'm not going to name at the circle of these matatus. There's a way I entered this. I found big men in suits talking about politics. And they were shouting. Yani they were like, it's even maybe an act they want to pass in the parliament. And it's in a bus, like it was even more of gossip. Let me tell you. In a bus they are sitting like this. Big men. Folders of you.
And they think that they are political analysis.
So that they were analyzing everything. Everything. And I'm like, do you have the time? Do you have jobs? You're just too old for this.
You know, Anna, by the way, there's this time, you know, me ufikiria, and I think sometimes we blame our leaders, like for example, the president, on how to run the country. But when you are given one day to run the country, what will you do? Because we try to give opinions on how the president should run the country, and we don't even know how to run it, even account it on itself.
Okay, but I think at that point is like your opinions and sentiments are allowed to be aired, but there's an extent, there's a threshold of like airing out. You just can't be forcing your opinions on other people. You just air them out for just small talk or anything, for just your own opinion as a person. So yeah, I think there's a limit to that. Don't be all out on it.
So try to be humble. Don't pretend to be an expert in everything. You know, just leave the experts to be. Yeah, don't be like, come when you makeup artist and you are something like maybe a doctor. Don't come and try to tell me what I should do. You know, just tell me way better, like something that I can learn. Not attacking me, because I cannot come here and tell you how to be a doctor because just smoke a field. You know, there was this friend of mine who does medicine, and he told me like patients really like to come to the hospital and to tell them what to do. Ati daktari, hii dawa hapana, si ile si nzuri, so unashangaa. Between me and you, who is the doctor?
Exactly.
You see, so wanasemanga is kind of annoys them because they are the experts. You should leave the experts to do their stuff.
Okay, if emotions control you, then you've already lost it.
Because for instance, when you are so crowded by your emotions and you can't even make a decent judgment, then hapo you have already lost it. That's what I believe.
You become irrational.
Very, very true. So I always say that you should be very emotionally intelligent. You have the power of your own thoughts. By the way, Juicy, I was watching this documentary of a person who was trying to do a research on the power of your own thoughts. And this person is a psychologist, and she decided, you know what, I will take what was these old people and put them in one place. So this hotel, they made it to look like it was back in the 90s, everything, the TV, VT, everything. So, and the old people were forced to make a conversation like they were in their 20s. So when the research was done, they saw like people are walking different. Wala walikuwa wanatembea with sticks, they're starting to walking straight. Those who are very lazy, like wanaji drag, they started to play like they are in their 20s. So what they were trying to do was to see how the thought, your own thought, can hold a lot of power, and also your emotions can hold a lot of power, and that's why we try to not let negative thoughts to be in our heads. So if you already have emotions crowd your judgment, then you've already lost it.
And you need to like be level-headed so that you can make decisions, and not leaning so much on your emotions can help you be level-headed, I believe. And the next one is, love is like two people on a seesaw. When one goes up, the other goes down. The balance is quite fucked up.
Very. You know, I don't know, but it's very hard to find a person who will balance your seesaw. that you will love equally. It's very hard.
Okay, but I think in most cases it's the scenario is such. But I feel like for you to experience, as a person I saw when I was going through, like, I don't know, reels on Instagram, I saw this person saying that most people have not experienced love because you don't need to come into a relationship being half of yourself, and you're incomplete. You just have to find yourself on your own so that you can become full. You get what I'm saying? You can become full and now join with the other person who's already full so that you can experience love at its best, so that you cannot be codependent on each other, leading to attachment rather than love. You get what I'm saying? And even attachment can comprise of even a trauma bond. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be whole so that the love cannot suck or drain you. So the same way, like, when you're not complete yourself, half and half, when you multiply it, it becomes a quarter. So in short, you're just pulling pieces of yourself away when you come together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you become 1 + 1 to it itakuwa 2. You get what I'm saying? Amtakuwa mna let go of pieces of yourself in the journey of you two.
Yeah, so there's this thing that people were saying that I want somebody who will complete me. I don't think you need somebody to complete you. Yeah. You should complete yourself. That person should add value to your completion.
Addition.
Yeah, all that. So that's what I say. You know, that was one of the things that used to misguide me. You need somebody to complete you, but you can complete yourself. Yeah.
And number 8, if you tell a big lie frequently, it will be believed. Maybe you can expand on that because it's a bit a gray area.
Yeah, so I always think that when you tell somebody a big lie very frequently, they will believe it. Like, for instance, when I tell them that maybe I come from a very, very well-off family, and it's being told frequently, they will believe it. Or maybe when I act like somebody else, and they will say, you know what, Marion is like this and that. Yeah, that is my own opinion on that.
Okay, we just have to bypass it. We don't have anything to add on that. But for really, like, we believe that too. When something is said frequently about something, it will even most probably become a fact.
Great apologies, because first of all, there's a lot of noise, and we keep switching on the camera because of the lighting and because of the noise also. So kindly continue. Slow.
It's because of the lighting. Anyway, moving on swiftly. No matter how strong you are, there's someone who makes you feel weak. To me, that's my mother.
Oh.
Okay, I believe we should cross out the word weak and put it like, put another one like soft. That place you go and maybe even cry too. Yeah, I may believe like weak should not be the word of the word soft. Anyway.
Yeah, so kindly, I mean, first of all, I don't know if there is that person, and if there is, I cannot mention that person.
It might be your boo even.
No.
So
I cannot because of various reasons, but I do have somebody who makes me weak. Yeah.
All right. Number 10. Looks does really matter.
Preach.
Preach. It matters a lot.
Very.
A lot. We're having like a discussion with my mom today, and she said, na wanaume wanaendianga tu looks. Hawajui kama they will be compatible with that chile. Hawajui kama the shorty thinks the same as you. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, but mom, like, how the approach us first because of how we look. Duh.
I mean, you're all about the looks.
Even
though you have a lot of money, man, it's always about the looks. It's always about the looks.
But if the intellectuality is not compatible, you're in for trouble.
But sasa
Brother Bernard.
acha nikwambie, niggas out here don't give a fuck about your intelligence. Siko ubaya though. Juu urembo tu iko mbele. I mean, I don't know.
Jipambe kama dadetu hapa. Jipambe. Looks do matter. Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so
And start using anti-aging products from an early age. Of course, uzee, my darling.
mtu anavuta pia bangi sana.
Story for another day.
Ukivuta bangi sana utazeeka. Hiyo ni point yangu. Unachokunywa pombe mingi utazeeka. Na shisha. All drugs zikate. You will go utazeeka. Hata nani do you know this song? I took a pill in Ibiza.
Sure, wish you were school.
Finally girls felt 10 years old younger. Sindio? Na felt English imekata. Okay, I have a very funny laugh. But alisema I finally got sober, felt 10 years younger. Yeah, so drugs make you look older.
Na alikuwa na feel younger.
No, he was doing drugs. Now alikuwa anakaa mtu mzee, but when he finally got sober, he felt 10 years younger. I think that is the lyrics.
Okay. 11. Sometimes it's impossible.
You know that saying everything is possible? Sometimes it's impossible.
Why do you say that?
Because it's the ugly truth of life. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that to me.
Okay, but chasing your dreams isn't impossible. I think there are some things that are impossible, but chasing your dreams in this like real life isn't impossible. Maybe examples of things that are impossible so that like get like a clear picture of that.
My first thing is I want Rihanna mama, please tuko hapa na SLY. Tuchukue.
No, that
Take us to your mansion and you make sure you deposit 1 million shillings every month, not Kenyan shillings, American dollar, every single month. Now tell me if that's possible. Rihanna mama. Please.
I get the gist.
Please. I just want to sit down. I don't want to work. Mimi sitaki kufanya kazi. Sitaki kufanya kazi, babe. I don't want to work and I want to see Rihanna. She's my mother in another dimension.
Akona boys. I think kwa mwenye akona ni pia ni boy, but anyway, akona watoto wake. Maybe atakuadopt or
no, niko na wazazi tayari. But sasa tunaweza pia wachukua wazazi wangu pia tunaweza kaa kwa mansion. Na pia wazazi wa SLY.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you see.
Ni possible.
Okay. But you can make it possible, Rihanna. You can make it possible. Make my dreams valid, please. Please.
Just because a man can afford you doesn't mean he can value you.
Preach. Preach.
Has he value?
I mean, it doesn't mean that he can take you out and buy you a drink that costs 1,000 shillings. I mean, yes, he can afford you, but does he value you? I mean, you can be among other 10 chicks he's dating. You can be affordable.
He can afford everything you want, in short, but he can't treat you as a precious thing.
He doesn't value your presence. He doesn't value that you're the person you should be loved only and only, truly.
In terms of he doesn't value like your mental state, because he knows if he does this, it will fuck you up mentally. But he doesn't care. That's not valuing you.
Yeah, find a man who will invest in you, who will show you how to work. No, not show how to work. How to find money. You know, you can even find money without working. Yeah, and make sure that he values you in every single way till death do you part.
Not all relationships will lead to marriage. Some will help you discover new restaurants. Okay, all right. Hapo kwa new restaurants nitakubali. Hapo nayo. Hey, I love food.
And by these niggas really know where to take you. And I cannot say sorry. And I can say thank you so much. Now those restaurants are our favorite place to go with our girlfriends.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. The others, cause yeah.
Okay.
Balance.
So if someone's absence brings you peace, you didn't lose anything. Let that sink in. Yes. So don't worry. Maybe he or she left you, and as long as you have peace of mind, you're growing a bit fatter or thinner the way you want it.
And I think that's even like a beautiful truth. That's not even an ugly truth, but
By the
it will
way.
apply also. You didn't lose anything if you gained peace.
Yeah, peace is the most important part in your mind. And last but not least, youth is wasted on the young. Youth is wasted on the young people. You can imagine. So, when you say youth is wasted on the young people, it means that young people don't appreciate that their youth. Like wananza, they tend to make their life seem so serious, and when they go old, wanna grow older, ndo wanashanga, yeah, I wasted my youth. I should have done this. I should have gone bungee jumping, or I should have learned to swim, or I should have learned salsa. Kwanza ku travel. I know you want to travel around the world, but that's not pesa. But tuta make it too.
No, me ati sijui kuswim.
You're not alone.
Tuko kimoja.
I don't know how to swim. Honestly,
Youth is wasted. Indeed, it is wasted on the young.
Yeah. So just appreciate your youth, enjoy your moments of life, and appreciate every single life. Do everything that you love. Don't wait when you're old. Start now and now. When they say the best time to plant a tree is now. So plant a tree right now. And as we finally come to the end of our video, we want to say thank you so much. And I know there's a lot of noises. Kindly just support us. Hit that subscribe button. Like. And let's just... Hey, I'm...
Like, share, comment.
To fix your 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, ni wengi.
Yeah.
Watu 10.
Please.
Yeah, so thank you and bye.
Bye.